Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang.
Pick up here by Neon. Great.
Tree, so you have some good solutions here from the side of Polaris to just whittle down away. You are still finding good farm Fortune Soul, but you're really not stopping Force. Save is doing a good job of forcing all the attention to himself here.
Lelouch, he's dropping very low. Avatar mode, able to secure first spot in the Batrider. Does find that nice spike. Even went for the level 1 flame break, not wasting his time with the Firefly. Say, nice denying the double damage. Lelouch gonna try and punish. Will land the cookie, but misses the swashbuckle, and it's gonna mean they don't really have the damage output to really keep going. There are rotations as well. Avatar mode and play hard, chasing down Xavier's. Flame break, it is gonna land. There's your rolling thunder. It's a little bit late though. They've lost Xavier's already. It seems like they'll try to trade supports here with play hard. Lelouch still trying to catch up for another stun. Won't quite make it, but does have the swash. So at least an even trade in the mid lane. But probably a little bit more worth for Polaris considering they haven't found the shaker yet.
I'm ready as well and play hard here for top.
Oh, but they've got rotations. Polaris, they were trying to move in, but AU gets caught. Natsumi, that's a big chrono, but is there damage? There's not. In comes Force though, he's going to try and help out, but play hard. Gets knocked to the low ground, still juking out. Force eventually going to pulverize to get the job done. But Lelouch, he's in big trouble. Tips out, play hard, he loves the trade. Terrible news for Polaris. A great chrono. You probably want an Eye of Skadi timing. There's your curse out. They do find Natsumi, but are you going to have the follow-up damage? They're going to try. Time walk away. He has chrono if necessary, and here come Polaris. They'll pop the Rolling Thunder on Lelouch. Morphling will be forced away from him, but Force is on the chase now. They lock him down. There's no strength morph. Oh, that's a big loss. That is a big, big loss. Say trying to set up, but has to say sorry to his team. As now he will drop as well. Not respecting Polaris. Rotations were way too quick.
Yeah, on point.
Support to die. But the problem is he's still trying to farm this blink up on the shaker. He has not gotten there. And it's just taking such a long time. Play hard. There's no way. Wards drop, they know. They aren't messing around, they want this kill. They'll get the kill.
And it takes them a little bit longer than you expect here, and they're actually rallying.
AU in danger. Cookie, heal is there for the mech. Hand of God out as well. He's still alive. Buying time for his team to try and make their way over. And now Natsumi, he found Avatar mode on that Batrider. With the Mortimer's Kisses, they should have the damage, and they will. It's now Fortune Soul. Force the waveform towards the west and run back towards the top lane. But the chase is going. Natsumi, he's not done yet. He'll move on to Enryu instead. But Fortune Soul, he's going back in with the Primal Beast form. That's a huge onslaught in, but it's not going to be enough. The heals are there once again. It's a complete mess at the top lane. Fortune Soul, he'll keep trying. He's actually saved the day for Enryu. Massive onslaught play. Into Xavier he goes. That's a hilarious looking morphling.
That timing was impeccable.
He's skipping rocks on water. He's trying to push the bottom tier 2 in the meantime and does get it, but needs to come back to defend this, I think. He has chrono up. They could go for it. Fortune Soul, he'll start strength morphing. Natsumi, it's going to be alright for now as he jumps in. There's a 3-man chrono. He's got massive, massive targets, but where's the follow-up damage? The kisses, they're already gone. Say, he will drop first. Natsumi, he'll keep going. He'll find Avatar mode with the cookie. That might be a second, and it will be. Lelouch, he wants a bit more. Rolling Thunder will wear off. He will not find it. Fending the bottom lane against AU.
Yeah, and they're not done. Neon's still ready to go here. Avatar's back.
Aegis is still up. Oh, the roar breaks the Lincoln's lasso is there, but the Batrider not in a happy position right now. Will get embraced. There's your Winter's Curse, but Avatar mode, he is melting and will drop. In they go for more now. Force, he wants another. He'll find Say on the Wyvern and he will get it. In fact, Natsumi, he won't be able to catch up to the rest of Neon. So Neon, They'll be okay to away from Fortune Soul, as he is still copping damage, but he does strength morph as Natsumi. Not gonna chrono yet. Will just time walk forward. Now goes for it. Finds the Batrider. He wants Avatar mode, but the curse is gonna come in. Will save the day for the Batrider for now. Cold Embrace out as well. Say, buying even more time. How do they not find him yet? They finally do. As the Fisher lands on 4 heroes, but play hard. He will not jump in for the Echo. Not feeling confident, they just want to retreat. Natsumi, he will rush forward. He wants the Shaker. In fact, never mind. They're onto the Morphling. That's the bigger target. Cold Embrace is going to buy a bit of time. Fortune Soul, he'll waveform towards the south of Natsumi. Right on the chase with the time dilation. Going to force the lasso out from Avatar mode, but it's not doing enough. They found the Morph. They found the Beastmaster. They've got no buyback. Onto Avatar mode, they've got the Batrider to boot. Play hard. He's not going to make it out either. It's 4 down for Neon Esports. And Polaris, well, they have a free Roshan for themselves. This Ags is such an annoying thing to play against. Keep in mind the refresh orb is also up, so Natsumi, if he needs it, has chrono. There's a spit out from Xavius not landing. Natsumi again, time dilation, just chipping away slowly. Rolling Thunder's there. Leilouche, he makes the jump in onto Avatar mode. They don't need the chrono for the Batrider. He's gonna drop. No refresh yet. It's the Rolling Thunder once again. Enryu now is caught out. More buybacks to be expended. Neon, they have all 5 heroes with these buybacks, but they don't have a team to fight against.
Because Roars, Polaris just itemized so defensively that it feels impossible to pierce through all of those Lincolns and all of those Lotus Orbs on hand.
Natsumi, tier 4 tower under siege. Hex is out, they've got Enryu now. Natsumi, he saw the bat. There's a Fisher. It will lock him in place for a bit, so Natsumi, he can't get the job done, but they'll find the Beast Monster instead as Enryu. A Force does move in onto the bat, but the BKB is there. Natsumi still chipping away back toward the tier 4 tower though. He has refreshed, he's got the secondary chrono and may just pop it, but doesn't need it. GG's called anyway. Polaris, they make the comeback in this game number 1. Neon, they had a 1 Rax advantage, but it doesn't transition. So the draft of Polaris
Gives us control, or at least a break over the Bristle, and kind of covers everything. They go with a Weaver to close out here on Neon. So with the Weaver as good as you'd want it to, it kind of came out the same way last time, except Natsumi was farming a lot better. But Neon did have that stronger early start, and maybe Polaris is just more confident in what they have later on in the game.
And there's that mid lane first blood coming out. Avatar mode able to find a solo pickoff on the Ember. Because we know Avatar mode loves this Ember Spirit.
Especially as a core, it's just not shaping up for him in this lane matchup.
Avatar mode's just done such a good job on the Ember. As per usual though. Again, probably his best hero from what we've watched.
Down bot.
Oh, they're onto Fortune Soul. Force, he does eventually make his way over. At least you found Xavius. So the Quill Spray is getting that job done, but it won't matter. Polaris, they'll be more than happy with that trade. The pos 1 of the Bristle going down. Forcing Avatar mode. Doesn't want to really deal with him anymore. He's kind of got PTSD from the mid lane. So they are the same level now. Rebound in as well. Xavius will force the Rimrim back from the Ember. Xavius sticking around. They've even dropped the Tombstone, he would say. And Xavius, he might be the one to drop, but he does stick charge and keep trying to fight, as now the Echo Slam is committed, and it's just really on the familiars. Get rid of them, though. Natsumi, he gets caught. Avatar mode. He'll take a 4th pickoff.
That's a bit surprising. He popped the Mask of Madness. Say this with Luna. If you don't have the gold advantage, the hero just doesn't feel impactful. And you are very behind Fortune Soul at this point in the game.
That's very true, John. Polaris, maybe looking for a straggler. Do see Say they can rebound off the familiars as well, which is a nice little combo with the old Visage. It's Avatar mode. AU actually going to drop down bot side. Avatar mode trying to protect the Undying, but eventually Xavius should be able to get there thanks to the stone form of the familiars. Has dispose if he needs it. Say's just going to buy himself a bit of time, but in the end, it's going to be a support for a support trade. While that was happening, AU does go down, and AU, for the last few minutes, Enryu showing mid, but they know they can't jump the Weaver at the moment. They just don't have the lockdown. Avatar mode still playing around in that die triangle. He's going to back his way out, and instead Natsumi, he's going to be targeted. Echo Slam committed, Hand of God out, but Natsumi dropping too low does go down to Enryu. And the time lapse away, he is going to be just fine. They're still trying to deal with the Tombstone. They'll finally take it out, but all they're going to find so far is the Undying trade. For a position 1 Luna, that is never going to feel good.
Pretty alright on Polaris' part, even though you're losing some big cores. Like, you are staying in this game. You scouting around on the rear flank. Roche kind of being poked here by Neon.
It is. Fortune Soul has the axe. It's a hard fight to take. They do break, jump in. That's a great rebound. Xavier setting up. They've got the bristle. Oh no, that's a turning point if I've ever seen one. Polaris, they might have really saved themselves in this game. Number 2. Rebound is there. Avatar mode. He's okay for now. The chase is on again, but Polaris, they've won what they wanted. They need to get out. Lelouch, he gets the chain, or rather TP away. Force, he will get chained up as the Viper, but he'll look for a fight back and at least try to trade here with the Earthshaker. Finding one. Can he at least find another? Avatar will be forced to remnant out. And Ryu, he is going to take the Viper down. But overall, huge win for Polaris. They had no right to go after that Roshan, and somehow they get away. They have the jump in. Force, he'll get chained up. Force staff away, juking out the Fisher. They do not lock him down. They even commit the tombstone for this, but Force, he's still being chased down. Spirit Vessel from Enryu. He'll keep the vision up. Rebound, the turnaround onto Fortune Soul. In comes the Eclipse from Natsumi. They're in a terrible position, Neon. The bristleback melts. Force will finally die, but it's well worth the trade. He doesn't care. He's happy about that. Every time this bristleback dies early, and they are going to try and smoke up and surprise reveal with this BKB. Force will break the smoke on Avatar. Sleight of Fist connects on nothing. They do see the Viper, they'll rush for him. Fisher is there, lock him down, team right behind him. Force may drop at a 4-staff, is out, but no, he's gone. Fortune Soul really trying to rush while the BKB is still going. Meanwhile, Natsumi pops the Eclipse onto the Weaver, Enryu. He is gonna melt. That's pos 3 for pos 3. Neon, BKB's over, they've got to run. They can't fight anymore, because Force brought back on the Viper. And he wants to fight. Say, caught out, rebound will lock him down. They'll at least find an Undying.
Yeah. They get the...
Watch this spot T3.
They get a way better trade, and yeah.
It seems like they want to try for the Radiant Triangle. Xavius, he's got the blink to initiate. Fortune Soul, he might get spotted. Xavius, no, the familiars, they'll do it. They'll see the bristle. Oh, and the stunt, he tried to TP. No, he didn't. He was just trying to run. The BKB's out. They've got the Marcy. A nice start. A nice Fisher. An Echo Slam. Natsumi, though, he'll turn right back around, taking down the Earthshaker. Now finding the bristle back.
God.
Oh, Fortune Soul, he's just not that tanky.
No,
Roshan
he
time.
really isn't.
Midrax. They're trying to defend. Look at the... This isn't fair. It's not fair, man. Look at this. They do at least get one of the familiars. Xavius, he's going to jump in. The Bristle, 4-staffed away, will survive. Henry comes in from the side with the Gleipnir. Fisher out as well, but they just... It's like, where do you aim? Who do you aim? Playhard's gone. Lelouch will hand over the tip into Avatar mode now. He's got one remnant left. He will walk out. But tier 3 tower's gone. Into the bot racks. Give the sidekick over, would you, Xavius? We need some more damage. There we go.
Oh, God. That's disgusting.
Yeah, very good. That was without the Grave Chill, by the way, John. They can go faster, just so you're aware. In we go again. Fortune Soul trying to defend the best he can with the Bristleback, but the tier 4 towers are under siege. They're not even aiming heroes now. Enryu finally goes down. Natsumi's literally ignoring the team fight. Never mind though, he'll move back in, but no, it's back to the tier 4 towers. A man of business. There goes the tier 4. GG well played. Good luck is out from Playhard. Good sportsmanship here from Neon as the Echo Slam. Playhard, celebration Echo, but the GG's called. They will find no kills anyway.
Right.